I am on my way to the post office, and I just want to check and see if I can pause this and switch the camera angle here. No, I cannot switch the camera angle. I was going to turn it around and speak to the camera for a minute. I came into this post office a week ago, and they refused to give me service. And I asked for them to call the police so I could document it, and my phone died, so I left this post office right here in front of me that I'm going into right now. So I'm making this video just to document my experience, and I'm making it really on behalf of my fellow Americans and people around the world. The post office is a place of public accommodation, and I'm getting ready to go in to do some business. And I did bring with me my Americans with Disabilities Act form. So I'm just going to tell you and then go through the process here to show you how I deal with this. Number one, I'm just going in to do my business. And if they try to tell me I need a face mask, I'll just tell them, first I'll remind them that the governor of Florida has signed an executive order doing away with all COVID restrictions. If they continue to push, I'll just tell them I don't wear them, or I might tell them that first, that I don't wear them. I have a disability. I don't wear them for health reasons. If they continue to push, I brought with me this letter from the Postmaster General's office. I'm just going to read the highlighted part. Thank you for contacting the United States Postal Service regarding our customer face covering policy in retail lobbies. Going down to the highlighted, we are not putting our employees or the organization in a position of enforcing the local or state ordinance insofar as our customers are concerned. Therefore, if a customer chooses not to comply with the signage and the request and does not accept an offered face covering or mask, then the employee should go ahead and provide service to the customer. That will be my next move. And if they still don't comply, then I'll ask for them to call the police. And when the police come, I will explain again that letter to them and my rights under law, and request for them to instruct the place to allow me to carry on with my business. If the officer doesn't do that, then I will ask for his supervisor, and I will document all of this, and we'll see where it goes. So I'm going to pause this for now until I get in there.
I don't know, here's a young lady there in front have some kind of jiggle going on. Ma'am, do you have a mask? No, I don't. Do you have one to give me? Can you put on a mask? You don't require a mask in this building. The gentleman said it's a federal building.
Ma'am, you do not have to wear a mask. You don't have to wear a mask.
Let's let her know. Don't even worry about it. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for your purchase, sir. Go online and call that number to track it. Track it right now. Can I help you, sir?
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I don't wear them.
They won't help you without a mask.
Excuse me?
They won't help you without a mask.
They have to help me if I don't wear a mask.
No, they don't.
They do.
No, they don't.
This is a place of public accommodation under federal law.
Sir, and under federal law, we have our rules.
No, there's laws.
That's great.
And under federal law,
Sir.
this is a place of public accommodation.
That is
They
a
cannot
very-
force any of these people or me to wear a face diaper over my vital airways. They
phone
can't
on,
do
sir?
it. They can't do
Is
it.
your phone on, sir?
Okay?
Is your phone on, sir? Is your phone on, sir?
It is.
You cannot record in the federal installation.
Is your camera on over there?
I'm a federal installation. Are you not allowed to do that?
No, I'm a public person.
Oh, that's great.
And-
That's
and-
great.
and I have the
This is a
same-
federal building.
Right.
That's an awesome thing.
Well, you as a federal employee may be required to wear it, but me as
Yes.
a customer, I'm not. In fact, I have a letter here from the Postmaster General who clearly says, if you want to read it,
That has not gotten to me yet. That's great. That has not come from us. That has not.
that's from the Postmaster General. You cannot,
Until I've been
you
found
cannot
aware.
refuse me or that lady or anybody else in here service. You can't do it. It's a violation of
Well,
law.
Sir, you have a great day.
Are you refusing me service?
Right now, sir, I'm off.
Excuse me?
Right now, I'm not working.
So you're not working. So
So,
get somebody
right
that's
now-
working. You're not even working.
No. I'm
So-
not. But I'm just asking a question.
Well, we're waiting for an employee.
I don't understand what the issue is with wearing a mask. How hard it is.
I don't wear them.
I
I don't
take
wear
the
them.
mask.
And I don't have to disclose the reason why I don't
That's
wear
good.
them. Okay?
Someone's gonna help you shortly, man. And there'll be their choice as an employee, as an American, to say if they refuse or not.
You cannot refuse service to the public. You cannot.
If I think the
It's a violation of federal law.
I think the health risk for myself.
Not only is it a
Put your
vi-
phone down and stop recording. That's what
Are you going to?
Okay, you put your phone down.
All right, sure. I'll turn it off right now.
Sir?
See, now you're intimidating and
No,
harassing me.
I'm not trying to be intimidating.
You're
I'm telling
harassing
you
me.
that you're causing a scene when all you had to do was put a mask on. But every time you come in here, you cause a scene. This is your second time causing a scene. This
But
is
the
not
law
your first
says he
time.
doesn't
You
have
have
to.
done it more than once. Can you take the camera off of you?
If you'll stop
I'm not
harassing me.
gonna help
I'm
you if you got
documenting the
camera.
fact that you're harassing me.
Exactly.
Excuse me?
Yes.
She's
Yes.
vaccinated?
I agree with you.
Excuse me?
But she's not feel safe around you.
She has her mask and you've got a plastic shield here, okay?
That plus shield will lock.
All right? And I'm not sick,
Please record.
okay? Yes, I'm recording because I'm being harassed. Yes, I'm being harassed by her. She's screaming at me. She's making accusations against me that are not true. So again, that's why I'm recording. I'm recording the experience. Go ahead and call the police. Call the police. So you're serving these people, but you're not giving me service.
No, you were talking to him. They came
You're
up.
causing disruption.
Okay. Well, you knew I was waiting for service.
So you were speaking to him in your argument. I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay, so I'll wait for them to finish, and then you can help me. Can I get you?
Yeah.
That's funny. Now that's hilarious.
I have to come up with something.
Right, but don't let them intimidate and harass you into even doing that. I know you're being funny, and that is funny, but take that blockage off your airways. And here's another intelligent man who knows under law he does not have to, and another woman who knows she does not have to.
That's right.
So they can't be treating us like we're a bunch of cattle and they're telling us what to do. Forcing us to get vaccines is the next thing. All right, if you want to get a vaccine, right, go get a vaccine. But you don't go forcing people to get a vaccine.
But I think it was creative so we can.
And I am going to read this for everybody, just for the record. I do not, cannot, and will not cover my vital airways, nose, mouth, face, eyes, and head with a face mask, face covering, face shield, or any other obstructing and impeding device. Per medical privacy laws, you have no right to question my disability in doing so, and I am not required to disclose or discuss my disability with anybody. If you are asserting that I have a disability by requiring me to wear a medical device, and you are offering me any device as an accommodation or mitigation measure under 28 CFR, Code of Federal Regulations, Section 36.203C, I am not required to accept it, and I can carry on with my business. Per 28 CFR Section 36.104, this facility has been classified, designated, and defined by federal law as a place of public accommodation per 42 U.S.C. 121-82A. In accordance with the federal non-discrimination mandate, I have the legal and lawful right to enter into this facility in order to carry on with my business unhindered, unimpeded, and unmolested, receiving the full equal employment, equal enjoyment of the goods, services, facilities, privileges, advantages, or accommodations herein. And that's a quote from the law. Any violation of my rights will result in legal action being taken by me. 42 USC 12203, interference, coercion, intimidation. It shall be unlawful to coerce, intimidate, threaten, or interfere with any individual in the exercise and enjoyment of their rights to experience their business in a place of public accommodation. Yeah, I'm violating your right. I'm video recording your violation of my rights. Okay.
So now you're trespassing.
Are you going to ask her to leave? Are you going to ask him to leave? Are you going to ask her to leave? Are you going to ask everybody to leave?
Will you be recorded?
When you guys are harassing me, yes.
The question was, Americans have no idea what your feelings you're talking about.
Thank you.
You don't. Are you a vet?
They have those
I don't think
things.
so, are you? No. If they're in English country, they complain.
See, now you're
No,
harassing me.
I am a vet.
You're
I've been
harassing and
26
intimidating
years.
me.
I'm not. I'm just telling you,
Yeah.
as a veteran, I'm ashamed that Americans like you act the way you do. They ask you a simple question. I'm talking.
Yeah, that's harassment.
I asked you a question.
That's harassment.
I have customers in sight.
And just for the record, I did serve in the United States Navy on the USS Mount Whitney.
That's great, but I'm saying
That's
that's
because the customers are inciting chaos here in the post office because they don't want to wear a mask
Is
and
all-
carrying on. You can answer that. Yes, ma'am. It's about 3 to 4
Ma'am?
customers at the time.
Ma'am?
Go ahead and answer that question for me.
Do you see that this was already...
Go ahead and answer the question. Yes, ma'am. This is
You're
making a scene. We're gonna take even more forever because you guys are making a scene. Because you started.
And my question that I wanted to ask
I
you,
went ahead and...
my
Oh,
question...
they're arguing with us because of the
You're
mask.
not. You're not. Yes, you're not. That's why you're doing it. I started the scene. I responded to the scene. You can't talk to people.
And all I want to know is what would be the price on that if it was going in Florida?
This is my job.
Is medium mail the same price in every state?
Let me do my job. That's
Yes,
it.
ma'am. There's
I'm not
a-
doing anything with you. You're talking about he's discriminating and he's not. Every day. Oh, and I don't want to talk to you. I'm done.
Do you see Governor Ron DeSantis? Governor Ron DeSantis, this is the reason why I sent to you our proposed executive order. That you require under law that places of public accommodation cannot discriminate against people. Because look at the scene it has caused. Thank you. So that everybody knows also, I contacted several times Governor Ron DeSantis, and I've asked him to sign an executive order so that places of public accommodation cannot refuse service under federal law. They cannot. And if the governor enforces that, if he puts out an executive order saying if you're a place of public accommodation, you are hereby ordered to give service, and all law enforcement agencies are hereby ordered to enforce it, then we'll be fine. Would you all agree that would be a good executive order for Governor Ron DeSantis to sign? Thank you. And I encourage you all, if they harass you, to pull out your camera, because this is your evidence. And this lady is comical. And she said I could record her funniness. She's awesome. Yeah.
Everybody should get them.
Can I have the privilege of taking that off for you? Can I keep this?
No,
I'm
no,
gonna.
no,
I'm
not
gonna.
In a minute, I'll take it off so they don't give me a hard time.
Well, no, they shouldn't be
I
giving
know,
you a hard time.
but, you know.
So Governor Ron DeSantis, do you think it's a good thing that this lady's having to put a sticker on her face because she's being harassed at this place of public accommodation and not able to take care of her business in a peaceful way? Do you think that's a good thing, Governor? I know you don't. So please sign that order. If everybody here will go to thebigvirushoax.com, thebigvirushoax, and click on federal civil rights, there's actually a form you can print out and email or send to Governor Ron DeSantis. Thanks. Thank you. Have a good day. Take care. Thank you. So once again, Governor Ron DeSantis, on multiple occasions, I've sent you emails and I've made a very sensible, reasonable request for you to sign an executive order that simply says, as the governor, you hereby order any and all places of business that have been classified, designated, defined by the federal government. There's the police officers, by the way. Hey, officers. I was in there, part of the ruckus. How you doing, buddy? Good. So, hey man, how you doing, buddy? Good, good. No, I simply went in there to do business. They said I had to wear a mask. I said I don't wear them. They said you had to. I said I don't wear them for a disability, for health reasons. She said you still had to, and she refused service. So at that point, I read to her, if you want to take that paper right there, this one here, and read it, that has actually federal laws on it that do protect the public so that they don't, in a place of public accommodation, they cannot be denied access. They can't be denied service under federal law. So at that point, 3 or 4 other people in there, of course, agreed with me, and they're not wearing masks, and the lady was refusing to give service. So when she was refusing to give service and she started badgering and harassing me, and you'll see when you read on there, it's unlawful to intimidate and harass customers in a place of public accommodation.
Were you able to get whatever you were trying to do?
And finally, yes, they gave me the receipt for my goods.
Information that you want me to get from them to give it to you? Any contact information, or are you good?
No, but I'll tell you, Officer Barriga, right? What would be actually if we could talk with your other fellow officers here, too? How you doing, buddy?
Give me a second, okay? Let me
Okay.
go talk
Okay,
to the
sure.
lady. I'll give you
Okay.
back.
All right.
So are you telling me you were able to make a transaction and you're good to go? You got about it?
Right, yeah, everything's...
Talk to the lady.
Yeah, other than the intimidation and the harassment and the refusal of service initially, yeah, I finally got what I needed then.
I just started talking to you. What's your name again?
Mike.
Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, Mike what? What's this part? Mike what?
Michael Van Scoik.
So what?
That gentleman who is the head of the started telling him that he would question if he was a veteran or not. What is this? If we're not veterans, we can't get the same service?
Okay.
I mean, what is this? This makes no sense.
Yeah, that was intimidation and harassment.
He started asking him if he was a veteran and then calling out his service. Wonderful that he served, but is that now our new criteria for getting help in the post office?
No, no.
So that I'm a witness to that. That he said that to that man. Okay, he started questioning if he was a veteran and had he served, and then he started calling on his
And
record.
who was this that was doing the question?
Huh?
Who was this?
This gentleman that's over there, he actually asked him if he was a veteran. He has no business asking him if he is a veteran, and that he is a veteran. So what, veterans? Wonderful for veterans, but we're not second-class citizens because we didn't serve in this. I had to put this on so they would help.
Yeah, they literally had her stand in line like that.
I put, because she pointed me out in the line that I didn't have a mask. I didn't know we had to wear a mask in the post office. I didn't have one with me. I said, you have one? I'll put it on. So I put this.
Okay.
Okay?
Who is she?
Knuckle it. So one of the ladies, she pointed me, and then he read the law. They actually will question if he was a veteran. So veterans, granted, were wonderful for the veteran, but we're not second-class citizens. The ones that haven't served.
Okay.
And this is like it was totally mishandled. She was taking pictures of him.
Right.
So he can't take pictures, but she was recording him. Wow.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, that's cool. No, I'd like to speak with all you guys when you guys all get here. In fact, I don't want my phone to die, so I'm going to plug it in real quick.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Hey, boo-boo. I'll pause this actually. Yeah, I'm recording because I want to document the experience. You guys have body cams on? No? Okay. All right. So just so you guys know, I'm going to hand this to you, and you can give it to your supervisors as well, or make copies. And also this. You know, when I first went in, I simply, like I said, initially I was just standing there waiting for service. Okay. And when she said you have to wear a mask, I said I don't wear them. Now, right there, that should be it. That's all they have to know as a person says they don't wear them, because in fact, the person may not be wearing them for a health condition, a disability, which they do not have to discuss or disclose to anybody for any reason. And it might even be a religious exemption under federal law. So I've been dealing really hard for the last year with Miami-Dade County Police Director, trying to get them to understand that, because every police officer I've spoken to, and you guys have probably had to do it too, they'll come to a scene like this and they'll say, sir, let me tell you something, this is a private business, they can choose to serve you or not, right? Maybe that might be your take on it. But in point of fact, any and all businesses that cater to the public at large are classified, designated, and defined by the federal government as places of public accommodation. And there's what's called a federal non-discrimination mandate. And that's referenced here in the law.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So ideally, I've suggested to Governor Ron DeSantis, I actually wrote a 1-paragraph executive order, proposed executive order for him, stating, please, Governor, sign this. It basically says, here, as the governor, I hereby order any and all places of business that have been classified as places of public accommodation are hereby ordered to not discriminate against anybody, whether they have a face mask or not, because we don't know why they're not wearing it, right? They might not be wearing it for any number of health reasons, which may be mental, psycho-emotional, physical, genetic. It could be a religious exemption. And if he does that and he further says, I hereby order all law enforcement agencies in the state of Florida to uphold this executive order and to uphold federal civil rights, then you guys would actually have the ability to come here, that restaurant, the store, anywhere you go, and simply tell the police, look, this person doesn't wear them. It may be for health reasons, maybe religious reasons. Under federal law and per the governor's order, you have to give them service.
We'll give them one of these that way.
Right.
We'll probably try to give them one of these.
Yeah, and if you guys want to put those up, read them yourself just so you're familiar with the laws, and give them to your supervisor so they can.
We understand what
Right.
you're saying. That's
Right. Okay.
So,
Thanks, guys.
again, we'll get
All right.
one from you, and then you're gonna have to make
All right. Did you get
okay, let me get the other one you were giving.
that one there? Yeah.
This one, so that way
All
they
right.
can have it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Take care. Be safe.